Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Krista from Hebertstown Home. If you are new here, thank you so much for stopping by. I would love to have you click that subscribe button down below. Today I thought that I would take just a few minutes to honor my 2-year trim-iversary on Trim Healthy Mama. So I actually started Trim Healthy Mama a little bit over 2 years ago. It's been 2 years ago in November. And I meant to do a video way back then, but we had just gotten a foster care placement in our home and life was a little crazy. So here I am many months later, but I thought I still want to do it. I still want to do the 2-year trim-iversary video. So I'm doing it today. So for those of you who are new here, we are a family of 10. We have 4 biological children, 2 adopted, and 2 foster children currently in our home. So just like you, we are a very, very busy family. And a few years ago, not really a few years ago, for very many years actually, my weight had gotten very out of hand. But a couple of years ago, it got to the point where I was feeling super exhausted and was having a hard time just keeping up with life. My mind was foggy. I was slow moving. I was trying to homeschool children and I just wasn't keeping up. I was not very happy with how things were. I had known about Trim Healthy Mama for a couple of years before that, and had actually looked into the plan numerous times. It really just wasn't ready to give up sugar. I really wasn't ready to be that disciplined about things. And so I just didn't get on plan. And it finally just came to the point where I felt like I have to do something. And it was actually in November. So this is right before the holidays, guys. Horrible time to start a new weight loss endeavor. But I did it anyway. And what made all the difference was my family jumped on board with me, the whole family. And actually my husband and my oldest daughter really wanted to lose some weight and be on plan with me. So overall, together, we lost a total of 125 pounds. I lost 70 pounds. I lost 20 pounds in the first month and then continued my weight loss journey for the next 9 months. And over 9 months, I lost about 70 pounds. My husband lost 25 pounds. He did not have a lot to lose, but he lost 25 pounds and felt really good about that. And my oldest daughter, who was 15 at the time, lost 30 pounds. Now, probably one of the major things that motivated me was having my daughter on plan with me. I felt like I had to be a good example to her, and if I cheated, it was just being a really poor example and not showing her how to stick with it and make good choices. And so that helped a ton. I really think that was a major part of my success. So I'm very thankful to her for joining me on plan and getting healthy. And since we homeschool, she read the whole book cover to cover. We used it as part of our health curriculum and all of that kind of stuff. And it was great. It was a really good bonding experience for the two of us to learn how to get healthy together. And we did. For those of you who are new to my channel, I have lots of different Trim Healthy Mama videos, so just look around and you'll find lots of playlists with Trim Healthy Mama stuff in them where I have shared all sorts of things. But I am happy to answer any of your questions down in the comments below. As I'm telling my story and as I'm talking today, go ahead and just send me some questions down in the comments below. I will either make another video with kind of a Trim Healthy Mama Q&A, or I will answer your questions down in the comments below as well. So anyway, feel free to ask away and I will do my best to answer them. Now, one thing, kind of disclaimer here, I probably should have said this at the beginning, but if you're looking to follow someone who does this plan perfectly, I am not it. I have made a ton of mistakes, still do, but have lost a lot of weight in spite of that. So I do my best. I know that there are times when I do crossovers when I don't intend to, or where things just happen because I didn't get it or didn't understand. There were a few mistakes that I made along the way. I think I even did a video about that at one point. So you're welcome to watch that, some mistakes that I was making. But I lost a lot of weight in spite of it. So I want to encourage you that even if you don't fully get it, you can still lose a lot of weight. So don't worry, you just do the best you can and you keep going, keep making one right choice after another, just doing your best. So there you go. There's my little pep talk for you for today. So, okay, back to the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? That's what I said I was gonna do. So, some of the good things about Trim Healthy Mama, some of the best things about Trim Healthy Mama, first of all, the weight loss that I experienced was wonderful. It gave me a clarity. When I got off of sugar, I had a much clearer mind. And it also gave me a ton more energy. And I just think that I needed that energy and that clarity to serve my family and my God in a much better way than what I was doing when I was feeling so overweight. My confidence level was extremely low. I was not on YouTube back then, believe me. So you will not find videos from before my weight loss. There's no way I would have gotten in front of a camera. My confidence level went up, and I just had so much more energy to serve my family and my God. So I feel so blessed by that. So that is number one favorite thing about Trim Healthy Mama. Number two favorite thing about Trim Healthy Mama, the Good Girl Moonshines. I have had one of those every single day since I started. For those of you who are not familiar with Trim Healthy Mama, don't worry, I'm not over here drinking while I'm homeschooling my kids, okay? Good Girl Moonshines are non-alcoholic. So they have apple cider vinegar in them. I love Bragg's is my favorite brand. Bragg's with the mother, that is the one that I love. And then I do it with a raspberry iced tea. Google Good Girl Moonshine, you'll come up with all kinds of wonderful recipes. So I like to sip on my little Good Girl Moonshine all day long, in between homeschooling kids and doing all the things that mamas do. One other favorite is I really enjoy the Trim Healthy Mama treats without guilt. I do enjoy sweets and treats and cheats, but those come with guilt. So I enjoy being able to have those dessert items every day if I want to. I used to do that when I first started. I had dessert items all the time. It is what I needed to keep me going. We were over here just making up, you know, Brianna Thomas sugar-free ice cream and all the things, and Trimtastic cakes and banana cakes, Bam cake, and all the things, just trying to keep on plan. And we don't have to do that so much anymore. It just feels like I really don't crave all that sugary stuff anymore, or all those sweet treats, but I still enjoy them. And I really enjoy not having to feel guilty about them. So that is also another favorite with Trim Healthy Mama, are the baked goods. And some people haven't tried baking with Trim Healthy Mama. I encourage you to give it a try. There is a steep learning curve. It was also a frustration for me when I first started, so that could go into the bad and the ugly. It is harder to bake healthy. And I'm a good baker. Like, I enjoy baking. It was something that I really loved doing for my family. So that was tough when I had to relearn to bake again in a healthier way. But we did it. And now we know how. My daughter can bake Trim Healthy Mama stuff like nobody's business. So I love that. I love the Trim Healthy Mama treats with no guilt. Okay, so going over into the bad and the ugly, guys. So I feel like after losing 70 pounds 2 years later, I still look at myself and I think I've aged a lot in the last 2 years. I look quite a bit older. So for those of you who are thinking, how old are you? I'm 45. And losing all of that weight, I just feel really saggy and baggy sometimes, especially in my neck area is where I really notice it. So I had, you know, double, triple chin going on. It was pretty thick in here. And now after losing all the weight, I have this camera at a certain angle for a reason, guys. I really feel self-conscious about this neck and how saggy it is. I've used some lotions and different things to try to kind of get that elasticity back here, and it just hasn't really happened. I feel like everywhere else I can kind of cover, or I don't care. Honestly, I really don't. You know, those battle scars from having all those babies, that, you know, I earned those. I earned them. So, you know, none of that bothers me, that flabby stuff that I can cover up. It's more, you know, some of the things that I can't. And my neck specifically, for some reason, is my thing, you know, that I see in the mirror every morning. I think, ugh, you know, but the trade-off is that my energy level and my clarity of mind is so much higher, and that I feel so much younger. I may look older, but I feel younger. So, you know, there's that trade-off, but the energy level just outweighs, you know, me aging a little bit faster than I would have if I had just stayed fat, I guess. I don't know. There you go. That seems like the bad and the ugly to me. Is the truth of the matter is you may age a little bit if you lose a lot of weight. Just saying, that happens. So anyway, there you go. So as I said earlier, I would love to visit with you down in the comments below, and be sure to click that subscribe button and join our community. I share about Trim Healthy Mama. We talk some about foster care here. I share about my faith, and we do some grocery hauls and just lots of real life stuff happening around here. So thank you so much for joining me, and we will see you next time. Bye-bye.